What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Terence Crawford, Shawn Porter, the official fight prediction. Here it is, okay? First off, these are two great fighters, okay? We got the pound for pound, one of the best pound for pound, taking on one of the toughest in the division, Shawn Porter. And what do I say about this fight? First of all, you have the slick, switch hitting Terence Crawford, and it's he's very talented. He's very mean. He's very vicious. He's deadly when it comes to timing and punch placement. On the other hand, you have Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter's in and out. You know, he's very aggressive. He likes to work on the inside. He will rough you up, tough you up. He will give you everything that you can handle or can't handle, okay? And I see this fight, people say call it 50-50. I call it more of a 60-40. And I'm going to explain why. Because you have Shawn Porter that's very aggressive. And I think at times he can become too aggressive. And I think that's what's going to cost him eventually. Now, there's going to be problems that Shawn Porter gives Terence Crawford, no doubt about it, okay? He's going to give Terence Crawford problems while Terence Crawford sizes him up and gets his timing down, okay? But until then, Shawn Porter will have some success, okay? Now, it depends on when he gets caught, how long that success lasts, okay? It's up to Terence Crawford. As long as it takes Terence Crawford time or so much time to get those punches together to stop Shawn Porter, I think that will be the tell of the take. And if Shawn Porter lasts as long as he lasts, you know, with if he's able to do what he's been doing like he does everyone else, get you in there, roughs you up, hit you with punches and bunches, combinations, up and down, okay? He's going to smother his own punches by doing so, but that's okay because he's still getting punches off and it's still impressing the judges, okay? But Terence Crawford is going to wait. Terence Crawford is going to time Shawn Porter eventually, okay? I've seen it happen with Shawn Porter, and it doesn't matter if you're just this hardest puncher. No. Terence Crawford doesn't have to be the hardest puncher. I think he throws the best punches at the right times. Okay, that's going to be all the difference in the world. That in and out style of Shawn Porter, it's going to feed into Terence Crawford eventually. Again, when he gets the timing down. Okay, you guys remember when Kell Brook went in there against Terence Crawford, and Kell Brook's also another counterpuncher. And he gave Terence Crawford problems until the fourth round, until he nailed that man in the eye, and that man never saw that punch coming. The same thing will happen or should happen to Shawn Porter, okay? Because it's happened to him before. Let me explain. With the funny thing, with Kell Brook, he was able to time Shawn Porter to keep him at bay at times where Shawn Porter's work was interrupted by counterpunches while he was coming in, okay? That bull rush, okay, I call it. That bull rush that Shawn Porter does, it'll eventually get the better of him because he's coming in, and when he comes in, all you have to do is have the reach, have the timing and the distance down, and you can stop that bull rush, okay? And that's what's going to happen, I feel, in my opinion, with Shawn Porter, okay? Shawn Porter was caught, I think it was in the 11th round when he fought Errol Spence. And his eye did all this crazy stuff because he went down for a split second. Well, that was a punch that he didn't see coming in. I think that Terence Crawford, based on how good he still really is going to do that a lot earlier than the 11th round. And then when that happens, that's going to tell the whole duration of the rest of that fight. Because that is when Terence Crawford's going to attack, because he's going to catch Shawn Porter with something, people. that he's not going to see. And tough as he is, he gets hit. Shawn Porter is durable. Again, that's one of his attributes, so you can't take it away from him. But I think eventually he's going to get caught with the shot that he doesn't really recover from, because it's going to be a perfectly placed shot. And then Terence Crawford will turn it on and get him out of there. Okay, he's going to turn up and turn those gears over, and then he's going to stop Shawn Porter. But stopping Shawn Porter won't be an easy thing. I predict maybe 8 or 9 rounds. Okay, but I won't be surprised if it goes to 12, because this is who we're dealing with. We're dealing with Showtime Shawn Porter. Okay, but if Terence Crawford can't get the timing down, we might see a fight though, like Teofimo and Lomachenko. Lomachenko took too many times downloading Matrix, waiting for Teofimo, while Teofimo was being more active by scoring, by throwing punches. Okay, you have to throw punches to win rounds, and you have to win rounds to win the fight. And that is exactly what could happen on Terence Crawford's not so best day. Okay, but the Terence Crawford that I know, gets in there with Shawn Porter, stops Shawn Porter 8 or 9 rounds coming in. And he hurts him badly because he never sees the shot. Okay, and those type of punches that a lot of them you can't recover from, especially someone that likes to scrap it up like Terence Crawford. See, he's a different type of fighter with so many different notches under his belt. Yeah, he's a fighter. You hit Terence Crawford, you're going to piss him off. He's going to start fighting you. You know what I mean? So he's not going to sit there like Lara and cover up. No, he can catch you like Lara in his heyday could, but he could also attack at will too, and likes to mix it up. But really that doesn't really pay a good favor in him with those long arms. But he does throw one hell of a right hook, one straight left, a hell of a straight right on the other stance. He is the man to be concerned with. That's why this fight is so important. I'm glad it's happening. You guys tell me what you think about the prediction of Terence Crawford and Shawn Porter. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.